Would you look at the time? It's time for a story. This story comes from being on tour with a group called Low Cash I was with for way too damn long. We never knew where we were playing or why we were playing there. Got out of a very famous hotel called the Benson Hotel in Portland, Oregon, night before the show. And again, we don't know why we're there. We don't know who we're playing for. We don't know. We just know there's a show. That's all you need to know. Need to know basis. Come on. I go into the hotel room, and you know, like the little origami things that higher, fancier places do, or on cruise ships, where they make the towels look like a frog or a fish or whatever. It was an L-shaped towel and a real golf ball next to it, and I thought the golf ball was a really far stretch to tell me that origami thing wasn't the number 7 or a letter L. It was, oh, that's supposed to be a golf club, and I didn't know why. It turns out we were playing for a golf charity benefit thing, and the honoree of the whole thing was none other than Arnold Palmer himself. And at this point, I still didn't know that. I just threw the golf ball aside, threw the towel aside, went to sound check the next day, coming back through the lobby, get pulled over by a manager and says, hey, we want you to meet this gentleman. And they said, hey, Arnold, this is the band that's playing for you tonight. And I was like, oh shit, that's Arnold Palmer. That's actually him. So I went over and I got to tell him a joke about him that he had never heard before. So the joke that I told to Arnold Palmer was, Arnold Palmer, you were driving through a small town USA, and you're in your brand new Cadillac, and you stop for gas at a full service gas station. The gas attendant comes out and is like, oh man, this is a city car right here. This is pretty neat. What's that button do? Well, that's my GPS unit, sir. What's that button do? Well, that's my heated seats. What's that button? Well, it's my satellite radio. Well, oh man, these city cars are pretty neat. The gas station attendant looks over at Arnold and says, sir, that'll be $50. You know, and he went to pull out his wallet and a golf tee fell out, and he said, well, what's that? He said, that's a golf tee. What do you do with that? He goes, well, that's what you put your balls on before you drive. And he goes, man, these city cars have everything. It's an old joke and it's silly. Telling Arnold Palmer himself that joke about him that he never heard, I was like, okay, that's a pretty cool little story I had to share. But back to the golf ball in my room. Would you sign a golf ball for me? Are you going to be here for a minute? He goes, yes, sir. And I said, I'll be right back. I ran to my room. I didn't know where I had thrown that golf ball. I just knocked it off the bed the night before, and I crawled under the bed, found it, took it down to him, and I had him sign it. Golf ball now resides with one of my uncles, who was a big golfing fan and an Arnold Palmer fan. So I'm not a golfing fan, so it didn't mean much to me, but I like the story, and I was able to pass it on to somebody who enjoyed it. There's another part of this story that I will continue on another date, probably next episode.